sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah. Just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah.
Savannah man. Right. Good evening ladies and gentlemen. Weet jy my voice? Ek is sick soos 'n hond. I've got a bit of a flu going on over here. So yeah, good evening ladies and gentlemen. In case you're wondering what is this delicatessen inside this beaker, then it's a bit of honey lemon sepulchre, which I'm enjoying. My fourth satchel in 2 days. But we're going to get there. We're absolutely going to get there. Thank goodness we haven't got a guest for the last half hour of the show. Got no idea how my voice is going to carry over. Just quickly put in chat over there. If everything is okay, the sound is good, the video is good, and all those kind of things. Mr. Rob Fisher is inside the house. Our guest is here, yes. So basically, first half hour, we're going to talk a lot of nonsense, see what whomever is vaping what. Obviously, except Mr. Rob, he's going to keep his for the last half hour of the session. Then we will get into the Zoom session with Mr. Rob, where he's going to display us, I think, not very often seen devices by the middle class and the lower class and the peasants like me. So yes, he's going to take us through, hopefully his top 20. If he doesn't get to top 20, he's top 10 or top 15. It all depends on him. And he's going to tell us something about each of the setups and why he prefers it though, and why we won't be able to get it though. So Zach, you can put down your pencil over there. No taking Christmas shopping lists down here. So that's going to be the last half hour of the show. And then yeah, the timing is actually great because we've got load shedding at 8 o'clock. So fortunately we can actually do a show up until this point. So good evening Rob, Mr. Charles van Niekerk is here as well. Good evening Charles, lekker om jou te hê. Sharon Gottschall, Pierre de Kok, Zach, yeah, he's talking about the pen which he's going to do. Dion Dunhauser is inside the chat as well. He says it's all good. Regarding the slideshow, there's only one picture which I want to show you, and it's not a vape related picture in any case. Yeah, Dani Jonker, while I see your name over there, you can let us know if you received any stock. I had a quick look at your page though, but I don't think you've got a new arrivals tab on your page, so I didn't have time to actually go through your other stuff, all your hardware, to actually see if you received something and what it is which you actually received. So yeah, go and check it out. Danger Vape Zone, Mr. Dani Jonker's establishment, and maybe you can just type in there some new things. I think maybe he got Univapo's new one. I'm not even sure about that though, but yeah, could be. How's it, Kaiser? Everyone in chat, you are all greeted with a double E. That's grated. Wait, you see that? Look at this guy. I came across this ad in Facebook Marketplace. Now see if you can pick up the problem with this ad. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, if you've seen the pictures of my biology class, then you should know I've got quite a lot of the taxidermy mounts in my class, from lynxes to a real kudu, and then yeah, all the different buck, including that specific one. But yeah, monkeys and ducks and vader en wat alles. But yeah, so it was just interesting to see that ad. That at this point, so little about your local wildlife that you advertise that as a kudu. In any case, be that as it may, maybe you can tell me what buck that is. So yes, Tony Laura is here. Good evening, Tony. Zach says some whiskey works well for the flu, I hear. Well, we tried that as well. Tried a bit of brandy as well. Nothing. So in any case, but and I'll go back to school tomorrow, and you gotta teach the kids, no matter what. Kids come first, ne? Kids come first. Hey, Dion Dunhauser, Christian Bankie's here. Good evening, Christian. Mr. Kaiser, this will come maybe this week. Okay, I'll add a new page for that. New arrivals, sweet bananas. So in any case, so that is Mr. Eland, which is advertised, and it's not a statue. It is a bust or a taxidermy mount. But in any case, it's just strange to see people advertise these kind of things so wrongly, if that is even a word. Any case, yeah, so I'm sure you guys have all heard of the stubby, the little, how we thought about it. We thought they're going to probably do it though, bringing out a 21700 version of the stubby, seeing that it did so well. And I mean, enough time has passed for customized panels and things to be spread and put up by local vendors. So yeah, now they're kicking in with a 21700. So if you enjoy the stubby, there it is for you. Okay, so I actually got two new devices which I'm using tonight. So besides this guy still, with the Aries V2 on top of it, besides the side piece from Purge, which is still rocking all the way, I decided to start up the Paramore. Look at that, man. My little Paramore with my Berserker MTL, the Berserker 2 MTL RTA on there. And I don't know, people gave this little guy a lot of flack. I've got absolutely zero issues with my little one. I think it's nice and compact. Sweet. Vaping it at a comfortable 26 watts. But yeah, lekker man. Lekker op 5 plekken. So that's a little Paramore setup over here. With the Berserker 2. Then what I did is, you can actually see this is grey over here. So I removed this bracket and I took my Dremel. This number, die nommertjie. This is a very good handy little tool to have, ne? Very good little handy tool, the Dremel. So if you have not got one, brilliant to invest in. Can do all kind of wonderful things with that. And yeah, here's the point which I actually used. And I cleared off all the black paint. Because I mean, normally your paint starts breaking off here. One here, this is leather and this portion is rubberized. And then the buttons, obviously there as well. So paint loss on the buttons and on this little guy. So I think I cleaned it up very nice and neatly. And then I'm going to do some chrome painting on this. I'm going to do it over with chrome. And I think it's going to look funky. Funky dory. Obviously your ages and your gig vape is going to disappear, but be that as it may, that's lekker. So yeah, so this is the Dual 18650. And if you're wondering, Kaiser, why don't you get with the sign of the times? Why are you always so, what? Say what? Say who? So yeah, courtesy of Mr. Rob Fisher, I received this beast yesterday. I actually received it yesterday. Let's take off that little drip tip and get some matchiness going over here. Yo, looky there. The base unit kicking in at an uncomfortable 90 watts. The monstrosity. Yeah, it is definitely, I mean, I might as well wait for you guys. I'm sure this guy's going to take it. Just get over there. Yeah. There you go. Oh, lekker 5 plekke. Right, let's see what is the difference in weight between the Dual 18650 with 2 batteries on the inside. So we can almost sort out that thing for the people that say, nah, it's not that heavy. It's not that heavy. Okay, this guy's basically coming in at 290 grams. 290. And this bloke is going to come in, it's not that bad. 290 versus an extra 47 grams. 237. So it's only 40 grams heavier. So no, definitely not. But it's definitely bigger. Absolutely. I mean, for sure. This guy is for sure bigger. But you can even see it on a side-by-side comparison. There is a huge difference between fairly the same width. But yeah, it's definitely wider as well. But you get the idea. There you get the idea. Any case, so thank you very much, Rob. Much appreciated. These are bangers. They are absolutely wonderful beta mods. Absolutely. I mean, it just hasn't disappointed so far. So yeah, no, I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that. Very happy. Okay, kom ons kyk gou hierso wat gaan nie aan. Henry Landsberg, good evening, Henry. How's it? And everyone in chat, you are all greeted. Okay, Henry says there you go, you got that. Dion Danhauser, he was never a hunter. Yeah, no, most certainly he was never a hunter. I wonder what's going on over here. There's some kind of a little lagginess going over here. Flip side to that coin 18650, then 21700. First you must bait the hook and then you chum the waters. Marketing 101. There you go, that is absolutely good. So anywho, let's quickly check out what is new. What is there to look forward to, if there is anything, except the stubby 21700 for your oaks. But let's check out there. Vat 'n slukkie van hierdie Sepacol quickly. It's not the nicest thing. Definitely not the nicest. I don't even have a game running in the background. Even knows what is going on. All of a sudden, I don't know. Something is hogging. It can't be this. Okay, let's just quickly close here. And close here. Maybe it could be this. Maybe it could be that. Okay. You can check this guy can also be closed. Okay. And logic capture. You can go, you can close as well. And then we should be A for okay. Okay, close window. Okay, so that's the Smooth Slay Heck Edge Pot Kit by what the fig? Omari, for all things. But check it out, in case you might be interested in something like this. Sleeky, makes one think of the Ryan setup though. This, what's it, Smo and Pasito type of situation. 1000 milliamp, 0.9, 1.2, 90 minutes full charge, 4 mils. If it's 90 minutes, it'll probably be 1 amp charging. It doesn't even say. But yeah, built-in 1000, there you go. So that is what we have over here. 5 different colors. But it must be very hard for these new companies to break into the market. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very, very hard. Okay, let's check out number next. The iJust P40 pot kit. I think you probably have seen this guy before. 15 milliamp battery though. At least iJust is more of a name brand, so it shouldn't be too hard to get into the market. There's a lot of people that started with a little iJust. What's it? The Just Fog. That small little guy, because it was very cheap and it worked. 2 amp charging, 1500. Okay, proprietary, obviously. Atomizer on top of it. You can't put your own one on there. So yeah, you're stuck with the whole setup, and then whether you're going to find coils or not. But power 10 to 40 watts. So it does adjust. Yeah. Fire button, battery lever. Yeah, up and down button here at the bottom base. So yeah, it does adjust, up and down button. So there we've got it. The iJust P40. iJust P40. Okay, then we've got the Empire project. I'm sure you've seen that. It's on eSig SA forums. There's also a page regarding this. The Oaks like putting on the Sith RDA on this guy. But Vapors Cloud. You've got the Empire Squonker. I know there are people that like to squonk. I enjoyed squonking a lot when I started out. But now, then RDAs and now RTAs. Believe it or not. I was one of those guys who said, no, never. RDA. That's the best flavor you're going to get out of an RDA. And I still think you're going to get great flavor out of an RDA. But the RTAs are so on par with the RDAs. And you've got the benefit of juice. It's got juice in it, so you don't have to worry about it. So that's lekker. So now I'm onto RTAs. But yeah, 21, 2700, 18650, you've got all those little numbers going for you. 82.5 height, 100 watts. So there you got. But that's the Empire Squonker. Let's quickly check out if there's anything in chats. I just want to check over here. Okay, maybe I must put it on live chat. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. Okay, let's quickly check here. Dion says he was never a hunter. Right, Tori. Nico Libbe is inside. Good evening, Nico. Nice to have you. Kirshen Gounder is here. Lekker. No problem, Kirshen. As I said, we'll definitely sign off just before 8. Load shedding kicks in at 8 o'clock down here in Cape Town. And that's a good combo. Evening all. Good evening, Ronaldo. Oh, my wife was so happy when those juices got here. She wanted me to send you a Valentine's card. But alright. So that's the Empire. And then we've got the Mavic S9000. The Mavic S9000 from Smock. Okay, these oaks are climbing in with some nice art for the youngsters. Very attractive art. It's just so weird. It's always ices. Ice. Why so many ice? 18 mils of juice. 15 milliamp battery. Of 500 I mean. But 18 mils of juice. Holy crap sack. Twelve different flavors. Then you gotta excuse my voice. It sucks. I know it sucks, but I'm trying to articulate as good as possible so you guys can hear me. The Laconic device is powered 500. We've got that. Blah blah blah. We've got that 1.1 mesh. And there you've got your flavors. At least there's a vanilla custard, classic tobacco, strawberry kiwi, or something milk, oat milk, strawberry ice cream, cappuccino. So yeah, there are a few. It's about 5 of them without ice, 5 of them with ice. But yeah, Smock is very well known. So these guys will sell. They will most certainly sell. So you can absolutely charge your... By the way, talking about charging, where the hell is those things? Where did I put them? Can't even remember. Be right back. Look at that picture over there. Let's show you a nice little picture. All the flavors. Check out the flavor salon. Just thinking, where the fig did I put those little things? But I got no idea. I got no idea. But anywho, what it is Smoant. Smoant actually sent along 3, can I say, almost like this. Obviously not as arty, but which you can all refill your own juice. There's no juice inside of it. And you can charge it. So either until the coil loses its flavor or the battery doesn't charge anymore. Then you throw the whole thing away. But yeah, it's an all-in-one little thing, disposable, but you can put in your own juice. Yeah. Right, Her Majesty. This thing sounds very official. Her Majesty Queen 2 box by Telly's Mod. Telly's Mod. Robbie's probably looking, he's writing down this. I don't know. I think it's ugly. I think this thing is ugly. So yeah, it might be. It's almost like a flock vark, which is so ugly it starts becoming attractive. And what's the other one? A bull terrier, a varkhond. Yeah, they're so ugly that they actually start looking nice after a while. And I think this must be the case. From stubwood, natural wood or epoxy, 40.5 millimeter. What? The landing pad was down relatively to the battery cylinder by 40.5 millimeter and limited. Okay. The length, obviously. And 24 mils. DNA die coats, not going to be the cheapest though. But yeah, I say the brown one looks better. But it just looks weird, this front portion which is sticking out. That front looks weird. See if it's a little spot where you can rest your drinks on. Temperature control, bypass, voltage mode, 0.05 up until 0.1. Minimum available resistance. Depending on the version, an external 18650. It won't be cheap. There it says. Price 14,500 ruples. What the fig is a ruple? How many ruples? What is it? Indian money? What's ruples? Okay, then we've got the bar IC 8000. This next number. From iJoy. The first smart disposable. IC 8000. Now, what makes you little guys so smart? 11 watts of maximum power. The device is packaged with a lightweight rectangular case. 12 flavors. The front was provided with an unexpected unexpected. So they creeped up on the mod without telling him we're going to put in a monochrome display. So it was totally unexpected. The front. These oaks that do the translations over here, they kill me. They kill me. But laughter is good. Laughter is good. At least you release endorphins when you genuinely laugh. And that speeds up the healing process. So that's good. A wide ergonomic mouthpiece. Okay. I'm still waiting for the smart bit. They forgot. No. Here's the translation. Minimalistic board has not only a reliable security system but also full-fledged interface. The integrated battery has a capacity of 650, Type-C charging, 18 mils of juice, 8,000 puffs. Wow, 5% nicotine. It must probably be salt, Nick. I'm sure it's going to be salt, Nick. Which means this thing is going to kick you. The built-in evaporator uses an improved proprietary grid with a resistance of 1.1 ohms. So yeah, so you can let us know what's so smart about this little monkey nut once you receive this guy. At least it's got a little display there for the battery power, which is cool beans. Even your juice level. Could it be that your juice level is also indicated? Holy crapsack. Yeah, then this little guy must be smart. If he's going to give you an indication, that little drop of juice is going to light up different colors. Then I'll give it to them. I'll give it in there. Last but not least, we have got this monkey nut. Of course, Vandy Vape is going to ride this pulse like an old mountain mule. Stukken, tot die ding omval. Because everyone raved about the pulse until the top portions of the pulse started breaking of the latest release. And yeah, and now they're back to it again. Extended kit, borrow tank, well, it's a Kylan M tank. But it's probably the same as a borrow. Wabo JV's frikadel. What? Made of lightweight but durable plastic Lexan EXL 1414T. Yes, like it's a big name for the plastic. So yeah, so you've got a nice little small device in the hand, nice and compact little device. And I'm sure the Vandy Vape guys actually worked on the quality of the casing. So you've got a nice small little compact one. I know a lot of people like this guy. And yeah, look at all those, all mesh. The drip tip. What do they make it? 1, 2, and 3. What's the differences between these guys? Put it in, place it, tighten it, heat it up. So there you go. That's that regarding the new things which are currently available to be ogled. Alright. Okay, let's quickly check what's in the chat. Yay! Zach scored us with a 35 smackers for Med Lemon. I think I'd rather go for a bottle of Clippies. No, I'll take my medicine. I'll stay away from the booze. Okay, there we were. Nico Libber last time. Brett White, good evening, Brett. That's a good combo, he says. Ronaldo, smiles. Probably for the Valentine's card. Ooh, that Empire looks pretty. Yeah, you must go check out Henry, the thread on ECSA forums. I've got a thread going over there. Asgard Mini on the Deal Skonker is a good combo. How's it grew? It's my grew, yeah. Hey, Mr. Ronaldo, need to order my Pied Piper. There you go, Zach. There you go, Zach. I just filled up this little number with a bit of caramel cigar. For sure. And this guy, I've got some Arabian Nights in here. Yo, but if you're sick and you've got the tight chest, there's 12 milligram kicks. Yo, there's Skops is a Memphis rodeo horse. Ja, hoi, jyre. Jy moet hom net so 'n bietjie rustig vat. Net so 'n bietjie rustig. So yeah, that's that. Okay, let's quickly, before we go on to Mr. Rob, before I phone up Mr. Rob and then he can take over, and I will read the chat. If there's any questions you've got regarding setups which he is showing you, feel free to ask him, because you're going to see some beautiful things. Beautiful. Even the fact that I'm married to the most beautiful woman, there is still beauty in what Rob shows me. I thought that I've reached the pinnacle of beauty in my life, but he's got some beautiful devices over here. That mod looks uncomfortable. That mod looks weird. It does look weird. Evening, Uncle Rob, agreed, but I hope that Empire is in your top 10. We will see. Rob's probably got the top 10. I'm sure of it. Dion78, good evening, Dion. Hi there, welcome. Like button, please. Yeah, like it, people, like it. Nupi India almost died there in 1993. Rupee India. Rupees, yeah, but how much is it? Just got the Kylan M borrowed today, not too bad, but it's what is expected of a mesh. Okay. I've got some ginger beer for you. Only 9% ABV. What the fig is ABV? Alcohol, best volume. I've got a Fix. I'll rub Fix. I've got Fix. I've got that other stuff which you spray down your throat, that funny nozzle crappy thing. I've got what's a Myprodols. Nee jong, nee, ek moet myself reg kry vir skool môre. Alright. I'm just quickly going to go, Mr. Rob, you can open up Zoom so long. Just checking over here. Okay, there you go. All the way down to Z. And we open up my Zoom. And I phoned Rob yesterday, so hopefully everything is hunky-dory. We shouldn't have any issues. I seriously doubt it. I doubt it. Okay, new meeting. Let's do that. You will see my small little face, top left. And then you will see Mr. Rob Fisher on the main screen. That's how it should look like. All right. Hey. Hey. Okay. Okay, Uncle Rob, I'm gonna invite you quickly. Okay, invite Uncle Rob Fisher. It says that you're not online yet, but I'll invite you in any case, huh? And see how it actually goes. Okay, there you go. Okay, participants. Still one. Hey, you guys can chat inside chat quickly until Mr. Rob opens his thing over there. I know I'm 2 minutes a bit early for him though, so he's just quickly putting up some pants. He was sitting there with Chew. He forgot to give Chew food for the night, so then we are good to go. Okay, I'm going to invite him again. Mr. Rob Fisher, your icon is still clear on my Zoom. Remember, it's Zoom, not Skype. Is Mr. Rob still inside the chat over here? Goeienaand mense, Jaco te Burg. Ja, lanklaas vir jou gesien, Esther. Alcohol by volume. Yeah, ek was nog reg. Rubles is Russian. And then David Mayberg, see you still around. Kaiser, been a few years. Yeah, I mean, if you've got a community like this who wants to talk nonsense, who wants something to have a look at on a Wednesday evening, then it's not difficult keeping the show alive for this long. People don't mind if you talk nonsense. Even though the vaping scene is fairly dead as it is. Okay, let's go for an invite again for Mr. Rob. See if we can invite him now. Is Mr. Rob Fisher still inside chat? Rob, quickly type in if you're still inside chat over here, mate. So we can see 14,000, 3,500 rands. No, it's not that bad. Not that bad. You must remember the guys are going to charge a bit more though, because they have to import it, and there's customs, duties, customs numbers, and all that kind of shite. Kaiser school keeps me busy, lol. Yeah, school keeps one very busy, for sure. We have to have extremely warm athletics meet, but I'm sure you guys know about it. Holy crap, Friday, it was 40 when the kids did athletics, and then the Saturday we went through the Stellenbosch again for my daughter's, can I say, their concert, their festas. She's first year, and it was very, very warm. I think Mr. Rob disappeared. See if he actually sent me a message over here. That is an understatement. Yeah, I mean, when I spoke to Rob yesterday, I mean, even with these tax proposals which they want to implement in a year or 2 years' time to clamp down on the whole vaping situations or to financially benefit from it. I mean, guys like us, who's already got their own stuff, who make their own juices, we're not really going to be impacted. It's those oaks, especially with the disposables, those oaks, they are going to... The oaks is nothing to do it yourself. They're going to have a tough time. I still don't see Mr. Rob. I still don't see him inside chat. I don't. Let's go for it again. Invite. Oh, he's probably getting his stuff ready, man. It's probably that. Okay, let's go for it again. See if he's happening. But yeah, he will definitely pitch up though. I think he's probably getting his stuff Try again. Alright, will do. We'll invite you again, Mr. Rob. See, normally there's a little green icon that opens up next to your name. If you've got Zoom open, then there should be a little green icon on your name that says that you are online. And I don't see that little icon now. Remember, as I said, it's Zoom, not Skype. It's not Discord. It is Zoom. But yeah, now things are back to normal at school, so now we can go on with the syllabus, and then I get this flippin' flu. Probably about 2 weeks ago I had the griep. And that sucks. Okay, let's quickly see again. Invite. See if he's got the little green emblem next to his name yet. No, still nothing. Okay, Rob, I'm going to close my Zoom totally quickly. And then end meeting for all. And then I'm going to start a new meeting. See if I can get you now. Hey, skiet hierdie honey lemon hier op my snoet. Any of you guys still got your paramour, by the way? Okay, let me just close over here. Let me just close Zoom completely. And let's start again. We're going to get it working. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It says I'm in a Zoom meeting. What the fig? Okay, let's go for it again. Okay, let's see if we can get Uncle Rob now. Still nothing, Rob. Still nothing. That is super weird. That is super weird. That I don't see you. Because last night, I know when I actually called you, yesterday afternoon when I called you, you highlighted green. As soon as your Zoom updated and you said I can give you a call, there was a little green icon at your name to say that you are online at the moment. Okay, let's just end meeting for all. Okay, new meeting. That is the strangest. Okay, let's try it one more time. There you go. There you now. There's a little green icon now. Now you should be here. Now you should be here, mate. Okay, invite sent. There's it. Okay, Mr. Rob Fisher, admit. He should be coming up now. Nice big Uncle Rob. And if he's up, then I will switch screens. I showed him what the screen would look like. He won't be able to see me, but he will be able to hear me. So that is not a problem. I hope this load shedding hasn't messed up the Vumatel lines. I can hear you, Rob. You will probably... Your camera's gonna probably come up in a few seconds. There you go. All right. Yeah. Okay. There's Uncle Rob. There you are. We should be good to go.
I had a technical issue here. I had to reboot.
Okay, but now you're fine.
Okay.
All right. So, for you people who do not know Mr. HE in South Africa, he is got probably the biggest collection, I would say. I'm not sure about other people, but I know Uncle Rob does not hesitate when he sees something beautiful or something unique which fancies him, which you could see in his hand on the boat while catching some carp and some bass. Then he's in for it though. So we asked Uncle Rob though to if he can, give us his top 20, if not top 15, and then just mention something about each of the setups. So, is it reg sommer jou, Rob?
Yeah, 100%.
So you can-
First of all, you have these in your show tonight. That's the new Pulse. Very nice, but I've got better mods. This I'm really impressed with. It's quite unbelievable. It's probably technically the best squonk I've ever used. I mean, it doesn't leak. It's a soft squonk. You can change the wattage. It's really, really nice. Really happy with it. And this audio is also very nice. But that's probably the only Chinese thing you're going to see tonight on the rest of the show. Probably my number one mod that is closest to my heart is my original Rio. I mean, that's what really started it off for me. I've still got probably five or six Rios, but they're all kind of mouth to lung, and I no longer do mouth to lung. And one squonk I always tried to get back in the day, never managed, was this beauty. And I managed to pick this up. It's in mint condition. Comes from France. Most beautiful squonk. I've actually never used it. I just kept it. I went with it.
Listen, Rob, I'm just quickly going to transition. I'm going to move my camera image to the other side because you're showing it, and then part of the mod is underneath my little window.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you when I'm done with that. It will be very quick because I am a professional.
Roger that.
All right. We're good to go again. There you go. And you can show it a bit closer if you want as well.
Okay. Okay. These are the droids. They're 26-650s. I picked these up in at the French Expo. It's the first time I met Mark Todd. We were sitting chatting, and he said, "I definitely need to buy one of these." And I bought two. So I've got the Alton and the fully clear. I still use these from time to time. They've got a very good place in my heart. Probably the most unique of all my mods is this one, made by a modder in Scotland, and it's made out of a 100-year-old bowling ball. The bowling ball still had ivory, real ivory on the edge. So this was made out of a piece of a 100-year-old bowling ball, the NA 60. Don't really use it much because I don't know. Just I never really took to it, but cost an arm and a leg, and it's unique, and the wood is really beautiful.
Rob, while you're looking over there, have you got any of your individual mods that is actually insured, or is your whole collection insured as a set?
The whole collection's insured.
Okay.
Everything. I've got totally everything. Then my first Phantom from Hellfire in the UK, Essex chipset. Really, I love this. So for a long time, got carried away and bought a few. But they're beautiful. Really, the quality is fantastic. So that's the Phantom from Hellfire in the UK. Then from, I want to say Indonesia, it's not Indonesia, Malaysia. the Solar Storm. I've got 5 of these. These are my 2 favorite. They come with semi-precious stones as fire buttons. They're DNA 75Cs. Again, pretty comfortable. That's something, for me, comfort is everything, because I hold my vape in my hand all day. So if it's not comfortable, it doesn't really work for me. Also from the same company is the Spider. Also, it's got a crystal fire button, DNA 60. Really nice.
Have you had any of these high-end mods that stopped working?
Yeah, I've got these 2 pieces of shit stopped working.
And you couldn't send them away for replacements?
No, the modders have gone, and they're no longer there.
Ah, that sucks.
I sent it to somebody, but I mean, I don't like the design of this. That's a juice catcher. It's, yeah, I don't really like the design. Probably the mods that I've bought the most have been Stratons from Russia. This is a limited edition. That was the original SX 350 chipset. Then I picked this up. This was in a terrible condition, and I polished it up, and it's as new. Also, it's original SX chip. And then probably the mod I used the most a couple of years back is the Straton V4. Still love this, but it's so comfortable. But it's a 18650, which I prefer 21700. Then Black Rose. Let's start with the first one. I've got the T5. It's also DNA 60. Also really comfortable, beautiful looking. This finishing is unbelievable. That's Black Rose. I did have an older Black Rose, which I sold. Then came this one. Yeah, this one, probably my favorite of the Black Roses. It's made out of Alpha Lauren, that imitation ivory tusk look and feel. Beautiful. This is a beautiful mod.
Is that your favorite color combination as well, the stainless with the white?
Yes. Yeah. Everything. Yeah. If I could get Super Tusk Alpha Lauren, that's for me the win. Then he produced the Borrow mod. Again, very nice mod. Really nice. Also 18650. Then sticking with Borrows, I've got the Boxer. Borrow, very nice. 21700. But it's 3D printed, although it's very expensive 3D printing. But I'm really not a fan. This is from his car. This is also a Borrow system, but I was very unhappy with this. It's got a design irritation. That's enough to make a shepherd go and do strange things to his sheep. I actually really, this is probably my biggest disappointment in mods ever. This is our Borrow system, even though it looks beautiful. It's really irritating because this door makes a noise. Probably my most expensive mod is the Strangers. Originally, I mean, I bought this brand new. Don't use it that often, but it's also really beautifully made. If mods, this is actually This is a Chinese guy. So these are made in China. I've got 3 of his mods. This is probably my favorite of all of them. Just beautiful work, and again, so comfortable. But the woodwork is the wood is just stunning. 1960. I got a few billet boxes. This is with the fully engraved aluminum panels from a Vader robot. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 billet boxes.
How many?
One of which is not working because billet boxes have got that issue where if you get a juice call, you can say goodbye to the mod. What else? Okay, now we're down to probably my top. This is probably my top favorite of all time. This is the Stratton D10, made in super ivory, Alpha Lauren, with the original dwarf DL on top, and my drip tip, made by drip tip by Bull in Germany, €35 a pop. But this is probably my most used, along with my V9. These are, in fact, what I should do is stop buying vape gear now, because this is just perfection for me. I try everything else, but for me, this is my go-to. This incidentally is the new Air from Atmazoo. It's in the extended mode, which has got 3.5 olive juice. Very nice tank. Very, very nice tank. This is serial number 6. So everybody got their airs yesterday. I've had mine for about 2 weeks because I know that the chaps at Mizzou, and I spend time with them at Hall of Vape in Germany each year, and I'll be going to Hall of Vape. I already booked my hotel. It's in May, so we're going to go to Hall of Vape first, and then my wife and I and Craig and his wife are going to tour Croatia. The latest Stratton that's available is this beauty, engraved. You can see the engraving there. The problem with this is that it only takes a 22mm tank. What you do is you pull the top off, and then it's a side by side. It comes with a little attachment, little cover. That's the one. Little attachment, and you can run it in side by side mode, and then you can put on a 24mm tank. But in closed mode, 22mm only, so Skyline, original Skyline, or a Dwarf, MTL, FL. The problem with this for me is that it really restricts the airflow, so it's quite tight. So as beautiful as this is, I don't really use it much. And then probably the last, and probably the most beautiful mod ever, is this beauty. This is the Hoko E borrow device. Even the borrow has been triple engraved. If you look at it, you can see there's like 3 or 4 levels of engraving. It is the most beautiful mod of all. Not my most expensive, but still fairly pricey. And inside is the new Skynet from East Smoke Guru. Probably the finest bridge for a billet box.
It's actually strange. I have not seen you mention the Danny 21700, so it doesn't even fall under your top 20.
The Dannies I use when I go fishing because they're easy to replace. So if one drops overboard, I can just get it Yeah, but I don't use them as a matter of course. Yeah, they're right here. They're standing by, my two red ones that go fishing with me. Probably the best value for money high-end mod around is the Danny 21700. It's a fantastic mod. I've got 3 of them. I've just loaded up my silver one. I dropped it, and so I squashed the
Battery door.
the threads.
Yeah.
So I've got to try and get that pushed out. But this is just something else. It's got an extreme V3 dark codes board.
Now, do you have a preference when it comes to a board, whether it's an SX board, the DNA board, or a diecast board, or not really? Not that.
Not really. They're all pretty good. You know, the issue is the dark codes is, well, the Extreme V3 is a lot easier to use than the one on the Danny 21700. But I set my wattage to 28 watts, and then that's it. I never have to change it again. But personally, I prefer the DNA 60. To me, the DNA 60 is so easy to use. The battery life is good. So for me, if I've got a choice, I'll choose a DNA 60.
Now, what percentage of your collection is what you actually showed us tonight? What do you reckon? Half of it?
According to my wife, it's 0.05%.
Yeah. I'm not a maths.
And she's not a maths.
So what did you get her for Valentine's Day?
We've been married for 41 years. We just give each other love for Valentine's Day.
So she didn't see that package you received today through the window.
No.
Well, if there's any questions, I know Mr. Zach Damon says, damn, just when you think that's a beaut, and Uncle Rob pulls out one better. Now, this man has got a collection. It's absolutely a super collection which he has. And I think it's something which you can truly be proud of. Do you know of anyone else in South Africa who's got a similar setup than you?
Yeah, Craig's doing pretty well.
Is it?
Although he doesn't show them very much, I normally buy 2 of everything because he always wants one. Moritz, he's got a fat collection because all my mods that are missing, he's bought. He has another one of my favorite mods.
Oh yeah, take that thing. Yeah, Rob said he got it at VapeCon. There was a small vendor in the corner selling.
I wish I could get this juice. It's magnificent.
Now, why did you only get one bottle? Or did they only have that one bottle?
Yeah, that was it was actually the sample that they had, and I said to them, please give it to me when you close up, which he did.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, thank you very much, Rob. I do appreciate it. I mean, as I said, the questions will probably come through later on, but it's almost going to be load shedding down here with us, so I'll probably have to go and shut down, see what's going on. All the lights are going to go off all of a sudden. But Kirshen Gounder says my favorite is a Stranger mod.
E6 SA.
Yeah, go and support E6 SA, guys. Don't be like that now. Thanks Zach Damon for the 35 kisses for the Med Lemon. I think after YouTube there's going to be 25 left, but I will still be able to get a satchel or 2 of that. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, Rob, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Anytime.
Well, there you go, guys. That is Mr. Rob Fisher for you, who has got a super collection, and you saw it firsthand though. But yeah, please feel free, as you know what my email is. I'll just type in my email again. If you've got any questions for Uncle Rob regarding any of those mods, where you got it though, are they still currently available, approximate price which you can have a look at, bringing them in, etc. But yeah, there's my email right at the bottom. Thank you, Uncle Rob. That was awesome. Thanks, Rob. Thank you. Oh, everyone is very happy. Mr. Zach Damon, did you write down something? It's just too many. Am I right? Just too many. And then thanks to the guys who also joined as I think we had one which joined as a member on last show. I actually entered your name in the extra, so the extra should be up to date. Guys, thank you very much for joining this evening. I know there wasn't a lot from my side though. My man voel so lekker nie. So I didn't have a lot of time to go and look for things. But let's see if we can fill this thing up next week. Because I just want to stay away from disposables. That's that. Maybe we can find a bottle or two of those which Rob says is absolutely super juice. So thank you very much for joining. Appreciate it. Cheers. Have a good one.